help you? Why are you yelling? Okay. Hello and welcome to my second podcast. First off, please forgive me if I sound a little congested or look a little flushed. I have a cold and I've been homesick for the last couple days, but I'm feeling better today. So I thought I would do something to make me happy rather than grumpy and lying in bed all day, and that's film my knitting podcast. So this sweater that I'm wearing today is not handmade. I bought this. I feel like I should preface with that. This is a store-bought knit. Yeah, I know, but I loved it. Yeah. Okay, so today we're going to start off with some finished objects and then talk about whips and then finally talk about acquisitions. So in terms of finished objects, I have a couple. My first finished object is the Sophie scarf that you would have seen if you watched my previous podcast. I knit this with, or sorry, not Sophie scarf, Sophie shawl. I knit this with Sandnes Garn alpaca wool in the color Acorn, and I absolutely love it. I actually haven't blocked it yet. I finished this like 3 weeks ago. Yeah, I finished it like 3 weeks ago and I still haven't blocked it because I just got so excited and wanted to wear it like immediately. I live in SoCal and it's really, really warm here, but the office that I do my office hours in is absolutely freezing. So this has been really handy and kind of a lifesaver. Also, it's so soft. I just love it. I know I need to block it. Also, it was a super messy knit. Like I did not do the increases and decreases on the right sides all the time. But that's okay. I love it anyway. It's nice and soft, nice and warm. I was expecting it to be scratchier, but it's actually quite soft. So I'm very happy with how it turned out. I love it. I can't wait to wear it more. I hope SoCal gets colder soon. I'm Canadian. It's way too hot here. So my next finished objects, I actually have two. I cast on and cast off between filming the last episode and filming this episode. So you haven't seen these yet. But I made two Sophie scarves. They're actually both still damp because I blocked them last night. And they smell like the soap that I used. I used the Pearl Soho sweater soap. I love it so much. Yeah, so I have two Sophie scarves. I made the large size for both. Both of them are hand-dyed yarn that I had in my stash. This one is the Ravenswood Fiber Co. yarn in the color Forget Me Nots. And this is Fireweed Fiber Co. I don't remember the name of the colorway for this one. They're both technically sock yarn. But this one is a wool, nylon, and a bit of cashmere. This one's just wool and nylon. This one is for myself, and this one is going out to a friend for Christmas. I'm very excited. I think they're gonna love it. It's definitely their colors. So yeah, these are two of my other finished objects that you haven't seen before because I got what the Well of Knits, what Bethany calls chaotic cast-on energy. I think that really tracks with how I felt. I got chaotic cast-on energy and made two Sophie scarves in a very, very short span of time. It was a lot of fun. I believe that is it for my finished objects from the last month. School has started up again, and I'm a PhD student, and I had to get used to like teaching and stuff, so it's been a bit chaotic, and I haven't had as much time to knit as I would have liked. So I really liked the fact that I could knit the Sophie scarves up really fast because it gave me that like finished project endorphin dopamine rush, which I really liked, especially during such a chaotic time of year. Okay, on to whips. So this is kind of continuing the theme of petite knit patterns, and by kind of I mean very much continuing the theme of petite knit patterns. I am knitting another Sophie shawl. I am knitting this as a gift for somebody, and I'm doing it right this time. I'm being a good knitter, and I have all my progress markers to mark where I'm doing the increases so that this shawl doesn't end up in the same state as mine, in which all of the increases and then decreases are on different sides. Mine doesn't really look like a Sophie shawl. It kind of just looks like a weird trapezoid, but I'm doing it right for this person. I think they're gonna love this yarn. I think they're gonna love this color. It's very them. And I'm very, very, very excited to gift this to them. I cast this on just after my last podcast and then promptly put it aside so I could knit 2 Sophie scarves. But it's fine. I have a ton of time to knit this for this person, and I think they're really gonna love it. So I also really love this color of yarn. This is also Sandnes Garn Alpaca wool. I forgot to mention that. This is in the color Camel. I really love this color, but it just does not look good on me. But I really wanted to knit with it, and I was like, I know who this would look good on. So they're gonna love it. I can't wait. I'm so excited to give it to them. Oh my gosh. Okay, my next WIP, you would have seen in the last podcast. This is my mini mock neck tank by Jessie Made Designs. I'll cut away and do some B-roll so that you can kind of see it in a little bit better detail. But I've made a lot of progress on this. And then I kind of put it aside because I wanted to try it on, but I needed cable extenders so that I didn't drop my stitches. So I had to wait until those arrived, which they did. I tried this on last night, and it's really big. Like this tank top is supposed to have negative ease, and it actually currently has positive ease. And I'm knitting it with superwash wool. So I'm kind of worried that it's gonna come out really baggy. I was thinking of maybe like trying to throw it in the wash too, like I could do that. Or not the wash, sorry, I mean the dryer to try to shrink it, but that's so risky. I'm not sure what I'm gonna do. I've done so much of the body that I don't want to frog it. It's just, I find it's baggy. Like, I don't mind it being a little bit looser in the body. It's just under the arms, it like bags out, and I think you'll be able to see my bra. Let me know in the comments what you think I should do. I've never worked this far into a project and then frogged it, so I'm a little bit nervous to do that. Also, I think it would crush me a little bit. This might get put into the naughty pile of unfinished WIPs for a little while until I decide what to do with it. I could also finish it and like gift it to somebody. This is totally my fault because when I did my gauge swatch, my gauge was off, and I, for the life of me, couldn't get gauge. So I went with the size of needles that were recommended, but I went up a size because I was like, oh, my gauge swatch is way too small. So I figured that counteracting the tiny gauge swatch and the inability to get gauge with a bigger size would work. Obviously it hasn't. So this is totally my fault. I'm back. I'm very sorry if the camera is in a slightly different position. My cousin called and obviously I wanted to chat with her. So I recorded with my phone and obviously had to move my phone to chat with her. So anyway, I was talking about my mini mock neck tank and I was saying that it's too big and I don't know if I will enjoy wearing it. So I think I'm going to maybe put this on hold for a little bit and then decide from there. We'll see how I feel about it. I definitely love the pattern, so I will just make it in a smaller size, but we'll see. Yeah. My next WIP, I actually haven't cast on for yet. I started it last night and I just finished the swatch and just saw that the swatch was dried. So I'm very excited. This is going to be a new forthcoming sock pattern, I think. This is using the Sunday Fiber Co. sock set in Stardust and Mermaid. I got this, oh my god, I think I got this during lockdown. And it's just been sitting in my stash because I wasn't sure what to do with it. But I think I know what I'm gonna do with it now, and I'm very, very, very excited. I cannot wait to knit this up. And I that's it for current works in progress. On to acquisitions. So I made a few acquisitions this month, most of them being fall themed sock sets. So I have 3 fall themed sock sets. I have the Woolberry Fiber Co. in Pumpkin Pie, which, oh my god, I'm so excited for. I'm actually thinking I'm going to split this skein in half and then knit 2 pairs of socks with this because I think I'll have enough. Literally can't wait. I think this is so adorable. I also got the Naughty Pine Fiber Co. Heirloom Pumpkin sock set. This is the Shopla Mercery yearly or monthly sock club. Monthly sock club. This was this month. This is the first time I've bought one of their monthly sock club yarns. There's like a hair on this, sorry. And I think this is my favorite of the fall themed sock sets that I got. I am so unbelievably excited to cast on with this. I'm not 100% sure if I'm going to create a pattern for this or get a pattern, use a pattern that I have. I don't know yet. But I am just so excited for the colors. I think it's absolutely stunning. And my last sock set was the Having a Gourd Time and Haradale. I'm not sure how to pronounce that. Sock set by Salty Blonde Fibers. I also love this one. This one came a little bit brighter than I was expecting. I was expecting it to be a little bit more muted, or maybe just like expecting the orange to be a little more muted, but I still absolutely love this as well. I think I will create a pattern for this one, but it just depends on how much time I have this fall because teaching and classwork are taking up a lot of time. But we shall see. I am a big fan. I cannot wait to use this. And last but not least, my, was this September or October? This was the September Yarn Club by Little Wing Fibers. As you know, I have been doing the Little Wing Fibers monthly yarn club for the last year. I've gotten a different skein every month based on colors of the sky. This one's called Half Light. This is the Superwash Merino, so 437 yards per 100 grams. This is super out of my comfort zone in terms of colors. I don't think I'd ever naturally reach for this, but I absolutely love it. It makes me think of like, okay, I know definitely like a half lit sky, but it also kind of makes me think of a Van Gogh painting, which means a lot to me because I went to the Netherlands over the summer and got to go to the Van Gogh Museum in Amsterdam, and just one of the best experiences of my life. And that's what this makes me think of. So I'm very, very excited. I'm not 100% sure what I'm gonna make with this, but I'm very, very excited to make something with this. I actually showed my friend over FaceTime the different skeins that I got recently, and this was the one that she immediately commented on because it's so different, so unique, and just absolutely stunning. I cannot wait to swatch this. Also, it's so soft. Her fingering weight base is just so incredibly soft. I love it so much. Highly, highly, highly recommend. And I believe that is it for everything that I wanted to share project-wise and knitting-wise. I really hope you guys enjoyed. Thank you so much for watching. I really love doing these podcasts. I'm having a really fun time doing it, and I really appreciate all of you watching and giving me likes and such sweet comments. So I hope you have a lovely rest of your day and happy knitting. See you next time. Bye.